Well, we're learning more about how President Donald Trump secretly switched planes to leave the NATO summit last month. Olivia Rinaldi has new details on the stunning Secret Service plan to use Air Force One as a decoy.
An apparent threat from Iran prompted President Trump to play a shell game with planes as he left July's NATO summit in Turkey.
Obviously, we had gathered some intelligence that there was a plot against President Trump. No huge surprise. The Iranian regime has threatened to kill him.
Cameras captured the president boarding Air Force One. Then he slipped off and onto a catering truck to reach a smaller Air Force C-32A parked nearby, also leaving staffers and the press on the original plane.
It does appear as if the individuals on Air Force One itself were used as a decoy, and it does appear that there was an assessment that Air Force One may have been a likely target for bad actors.
Both planes then flew from Ankara, Turkey to Mildenhall Air Force Base in England, where the president secretly reboarded Air Force One for a public exit. Even the use of the legacy Air Force One was a change. President Trump flew to Turkey on the new jet that was gifted by Qatar, but that plane does not have all of the security fortifications of the older aircraft. President Trump talked with press aboard the new jet during the final leg of the journey from England to D.C. They asked why they had to lower the window shades during takeoff in Turkey.
You think that Iran was possibly thinking of targeting?
Well, I mean, if they asked you to close your windows, probably they feel that way. They didn't ask me to close mine, but if they did, I would have done it. No, these are sick people, so I could see something like that.
The new Air Force One is scheduled to receive security upgrades this fall. Olivia Rinaldi, CBS News, the White House.